Thank you very much. Before I get into the closing comments, I would like to make statements regarding a couple things that were stated earlier. The idea that this places a travel burden upon an individual seeking abortion is actually not germane. The Little Rock Family Planning Clinic does not have a monopoly upon abortion clinics in the state of Arkansas. It may be the only surgical abortion clinic, but I believe a bill that was passed out of this committee by Representative Butch Wilkins deals with the licensing of clinics that administer pills or chemical abortions. And so that actually is not germane. Also, the testimony that was given by the woman earlier, the idea, she mentions that rape and incest has nothing to do with this bill. Rape and incest is not excluded. I think she's speaking on another bill. This has nothing to do with the choice to get an abortion or not. This is simply only dealing with informed consent. So I plead with the members of the committee to make sure and exclude that from your mind as you make a decision on this bill. In terms of where I stand on this, also it's important for you to know, informed consent. States are not completely powerless in the face of abortion. The Supreme Court has expressed a willingness to uphold common sense defensible measures to limit or regulate abortion, and in fact has upheld a variety of measures ranging from waiting periods and also informed consent requirements. They also have upheld bans on the use of state resources to facilitate abortion. And I could go on and on and on. The Heartbeat Protection Act simply attempts to follow the path laid out by many cases that we already have in law and on the books, namely to enhance a woman's right to know what abortion entails prior to giving her consent. There is not another decision that I can think of in my time, in my life, that has the gravity of whether or not you keep a life or you get rid of a life. In this state, if I went into cardiac arrest at this table tonight, I imagine that each of my colleagues here at this table would do anything that they could to try and save my life. An ambulance would pull up to the front of this Capitol. They would haul me out on a gurney. They would use CPR, and they would try to save the life of Jason Rapert. I think there's been too many lives lost in this nation, 53 million since Roe v. Wade in 1973. The weight of this decision, the remorse that this would have upon an individual. I'm not saying they can't get an abortion, but please give a young lady or a young woman the opportunity to be told that there is a living, beating heart in her womb before she makes that decision. And if she does make that decision, so be it. Members, you have in your hands the opportunity to vote. I just need 11 of you to vote for this bill.
Senator Rapert, you're out of time.
Thank you. I'm closed for my bill.
Thank you.